Why do we exist? Well, maybe that's too big of a question for a 5-minute Good Morning SLO presentation. But let's try to bite off a chunk of that this morning. Why does your organization exist, and why do you choose to be a part of it? I went with the Chamber of Commerce to the world of business on 3 different trips. Of all of the phenomenal speakers, I remember Simon Sinek the best. Mr. Sinek authored 2 books, Start With Why and Leaders Eat Last. I'm going to channel a little bit of Simon Sinek today. He gets the credit for this incredibly powerful concept of why, and I do not claim this is my original thinking, although I wish it was. Most of our companies have a mission and vision statement that tells what you do and how you do it. TekTegrity's was providing premium IT services through relationships of the highest quality and integrity with our clients. Not bad, right? I have to say, when we developed that mission statement back in 2006, I was pretty proud of it. It reflected what we did pretty well. Premium versus average, quality versus mediocrity, integrity versus dishonesty. Also, how we did it, through relationships. Is that something, though, that our staff could really rally behind? Not really. Was I good at presenting the mission? Not at all. When I talked with our staff about what we were doing, we were fixing computers. That's fine. You can come to a job to fix computers. It makes for a decent 9 to 5. But in being honest with myself, I had to ask, in my employee's shoes, why would I be excited to do my job if all I did was to fix computers all day? In fact, no one really gets inspired by what we do and how we do it. Those things are semantics, details. Companies that really inspire people to take action focus on the why do we exist question. What brands really attract us? Those who clearly communicate their why. What about Apple? Think different. Or IKEA, create a better life for people. So as a company, we took some time to collaboratively develop our why. Over several months, we developed, very simply, productivity enhanced, lives enriched. Great, we're done. We know why we exist now. Everyone is going to rally around our fancy new mission. No, not at all. We began a journey. Now we had to make our new why authentic. What you say on your website really is not meaningful unless you truly live it out. A several-month exercise followed for us where we discussed if we were aspiring to our why. Where were we doing so? Where were we not? We had to make cultural changes and sometimes even people changes. It was not an overnight process. Before long, though, we started seeing real results. People actually used and quoted our mission. It became part of a company lexicon. It got embedded and ingrained in trainings, processes, and most importantly, attitudes. When do you know that your why has really ingrained into your culture? It's at the end of the day, people outside your company have to be able to observe it and remark about it. That is the real acid test. And that took quite a bit of time, over a year, from when we started the process. And now, let's fast forward till now. A question, does having a workforce with a strong sense of purpose make things easier as a business owner? In a word, absolutely. And not a moment too soon either. So, I'm sorry. My wife, Sarah, she's very, very ill. She has had Lyme disease for the last 2 years. It's been a very debilitating and discouraging and difficult period for her. And, my responsibilities as a father and a husband and a homemaker have become front and center, quite frankly, more important than work. I would probably be too distracted to have to carry forward the entire vision of our company, plus the challenges at home. Something would have to give. I would probably have lost it by now, to be honest with you. But I'm so proud of our team at TekTegrity. People believe in what we do, and they really rally around it. Our team understands and believes in why. Things at work don't unravel because I have to spend more time at home to take care of my family. I would say that knowing your why is not a luxury, but a necessity, and you will have a healthier workplace for it. Few companies last beyond their founders if no one else can carry a vision. The why is something to grasp and reach and strive for. We do not claim to achieve it. Our work does not always enhance productivity or enrich lives. Computers fail. We make mistakes, lots of them. Your why and our why is something that is always just out of reach, but what everyone genuinely strives to achieve. So take it from me, find your why. We will keep striving to live out ours. And remember, you can be inspired by a great speaker like I was by going with the chamber to a world of business ideas on a future trip. Thank you.